Hello everyone, this is John with LA Noire, and we are back again. This time we are starting Homicide with 6 months later. The Red Lipstick Murder.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing.
Oh, you fuck. You're gonna like me by the end of this.
Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Oh, before I leave, guys, Floyd Rose was a corrupt piece of shit. I knew this from my days on patrol.
Do you have the address?
Been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Oh god, this is what we're gonna be driving. I hate this desk. Because I actually have to do some editing. Or maybe I don't. I don't know, I'm not actually monetizing these things, so.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Good. So they're both clearing the deck.
Slow and steady, come on!
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself.
Right.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
The da-
Hey, come on!
No. Wanna be a dick to me?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Easy!
Dude, I won't.
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads and we got nothing.
You don't think this...
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Alright, so that's the
Oh,
introduction.
come on!
Come on what? I don't know what your deal is, Rusty.
Run, you fucking idiot! I think the power's gone to your head, Phelps.
What power?
Whoa, if someone reports this, get out of the way!
Okay, like still alive, still cooking,
Crime scene is just up the dirt
Breathe,
road,
Phelps.
detective.
Breathe, damn it.
Alright, we're here.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
And there's the demonetization. Okay. Change outfits. Oops, that's not what I want. There we go. Let's try to hurry this
Strowman, this your
along.
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body.
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Okay, you didn't have to yell at me.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back to the lab.
Okay, so we will
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries.
we'll hurry up.
That's been badly.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Let's try to hurry this along. Nothing on this arm. No, come on.
Interesting.
Quite. Okay.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
What's the writing on the victim?
Oh,
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
okay. Let's try to.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
But it's a killer color. Okay. Any more?
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Australia. Africa. Probably would have been faster if I just went left. There we go.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
That is an awesome lighter.
When we get to the Bomba, a man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Get. Stop looking at it. Alright, I'm okay with demonetization. I don't want my video taken down. Because I'm sure later on I'll be able to make a lot of good jokes. Okay, that's stretching it quite a bit, but decent jokes. Jokes. Rusty, hurry up! Move your... Alright.
Give me a break.
The werewolf?
For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A bit. Hey!
Fuck you, Rusty. At least right now. You get cool later.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Big head to hang on your wall. Caller of the decade. You've been working. Whoa there!
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it.
Phelps!
Alright. Come on.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in the corpse?
He clearly has a thing.
I get the point.
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie. Gently.
A little late for that.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. If there's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder, it was them, locusts. Watch it, will you?
Okay.
Out of the car. Police.
Why do you need my car?
Because your car busted mine.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So
Nearly.
is your driving like this something to do with your daddy issues, Phelps?
Maybe.
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found him.
Okay, let's... Alright. I have to hoof it because I have destroyed 2 cars. But we're close by, so...
Someone ought to.
Karma! Oh, that's what you call karma.
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer.
What are you doing?
Car.
Phelps, why are you getting this? It matches my hat.
Cole!
Rusty! I'd go for a White Russian or something like that.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He
I
sits at the
spent
back of the
15
club.
minutes doing that.
Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there
I can
anything
miss a
else?
lot of people.
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
The heck does that mean?
Did you cover my shift on Wednesday? I have
No.
You drove me up.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
You going to pay for that?
Sure, I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Alright, so, why'd you kill her?
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Can I play with your lighter? Your
Mrs.
very
Henry
low
appeared to be
poly
missing
lighter.
a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago.
Feisty.
I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure,
Maybe.
I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let
I
her out of
noticed
here with the
something.
guy who killed her.
There's
How do you feel
sailors
about
and
that?
there are Marines in
Stow
this
the
game.
attitude,
There's
will
no
ya?
army, and I don't think
I
the
tried
Air
to get
Force
onto
was set up
Jacob.
just yet.
I rang him up.
I don't think the Air
Asked him
Force
to
was
come
set up
pick her
until
up like
the
usual.
50s.
But
yeah, there's no soldiers in
he
this game.
refused.
Just Marines and
She
sailors.
picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Alright. Time to use a fan.
Let's get out of here.
Hey. Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Hey.
You're a couple of slates short of a full roof.
Screw you.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
My apologies about that.
I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Something got
Please.
caught in my throat.
Thanks.
Alright. Why did Rusty leave before I did?
So,
Well, Rusty. Let's see, where are we going? To the Henry residence.
whoa there!
Goddamn cops always getting in my way. Phelps, where are the
You
cops?
find the booze
I
helps you get through a
know!
working day?
Sharpens my investigative instincts, though.
A smart
I
lawyer
hit him
might
with
use
the
that to
mailbox.
throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
The smart man might realize that if he doesn't shut up, I won't stop running people over.
Gently.
That's gently.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. Well, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard.
God, you're gonna kill us!
What?
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Calm down!
Why should I?
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined. Give me a break!
God.
Thanks for your trouble.
What? Did... Wow. Whoa. Okay. Well, this is a thing that happened. And we're leaving. Yep, we're leaving.
Where did these moves
Easy.
Oh God, this is a wooden fence. Oh, right by the exit. Okay.
Holy
Alrighty.
There's people there!
No, there isn't. Not anymore.
Sorry! My partner isn't the greatest driver in the world!
And he still gets up. What a trooper.
You know, if the captain knew you drove like this...
What?
Nice to see you've been studying the road rules since our last journey. Please wake me up when we get there. Jesus, you're gonna give me a heart attack, fellas.
I'm pretty sure I'm giving these people heart attacks.
You learned got some contempt for the pedestrian population of this city, Phelps?
Yes, because it's Los Angeles.
If I wasn't lazy, I'd ban you from driving, Cole. This ain't normal behavior, Cole.
It isn't Los Angeles. Oh, I'm still going. I'm still
Jesus,
going.
you're gonna give me a heart attack, Phelps.
Oh, I'm giving these
Is
people
your
a heart
driving
attack.
like this something to do with your daddy issues, Phelps?
No, not this time.
Please wake me up when we get there. Nice to see you've been studying the road rules since our last journey.
We're gonna make it. 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 Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, so close. All right. Oh, God damn it. There we go. And it's still flaming. Alright. Do, 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 do.
try the back door. Wait here a second.
Rusty's already inside. He's the killer!
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Well, we're about to creep the joint too. Oh, hey. Newspaper. Newspaper.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
No, another normal conversation. Everything's gonna be just fine. Everything is gonna be just fine. As I shit and piss myself in my comfy chair. Let's show you. Nope. It's not it. Do.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Ah, Rusty, you act so gay. Nothing here. No, nothing there. Da-da. No. Alrighty.
Tiffany. The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring. A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Yep. Okay. Nope. Okay. Oh, for... wasted.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
But it's not.
Evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty. Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
What was that, the two dots? Oh, okay. Horgan! Jennifer Horgan!
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking, and she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving, but she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Understandable. Alrighty. Alright, Rusty, let's go check
Let's see
out
what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Well, me neither.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
Hey!
Yes?
For my money, the broad keep the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in and keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So, Jesus, Phelps!
Jesus, Rusty.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always...
I mean, I'm not even taking any real joy in this anymore.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open.
You got some contempt for the pedestrian population of this city, Phelps?
Yes, I hate LA.
You know, if the captain knew you drove like this...
What? I'm the best detective they've got.
Hey, come on!
Yes?
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Why do I have to follow your lead? Why can't I follow his lead?
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Alright. Now then. Okay.
I get even the slightest sense that you're a flight risk, pal. You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try to gas you.
Jesus.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
There's that. Check what's going on here. Size 11, way
Size
too
11s.
big. Alrighty. It ain't Jacob, Rusty. Shoes are too big.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
We know that she drinks, Jacob. Drunks have regular haunts, places they
I
feel
meant to do that.
relaxed.
Celine did most of her drinking at home. She didn't have many friends left. Not many alcoholics do. Not real friends, anyway.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand.
A little?
I left.
A little.
That's a lie, and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, Detective?
Because
Sorry?
I'm pulling out my ass.
My mistake. You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Right. Okay, I forget, was it?
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
I love the way he says that.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
You called the bar to give yourself an alibi. Then you went after her, beat her, and dumped her in a park. I think you are a sack of shit, Jacob.
Oh.
You're not going to pin Celine's death on me. I'll take a lie detector test to prove it.
I can't get this one right because I got the one wrong at the bar.
So you were here, tucked up in bed, while someone was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her.
I'm doing miserable on this case.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Rusty, you had that
doesn't
comment.
look good for you, Jacob.
Damn.
What's this bunk? Oh.
All right.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez, of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
All right.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Try and get this wrapped up before the hour mark.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
It's not gonna help. Size 8.
Gotta get these to Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene. Brothers could match the color and brand of the body. Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be...
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey! What gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there!
Why run?
You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Get in and drive.
All right, now we're on it.
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road. I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Come on.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Alrighty. That was one hell of a wipeout.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Okay. 45 minutes.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Wait.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Don't I get a drink? You guys are jerks. I want a drink too. Oh yeah, I definitely did terrible. Okay. Well, guys, that's it for the red lipstick murder. I did absolutely terrible on this case. So, yeah, y'all have a good one out there. Stay safe. See you next time.